Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, March 18th. A cold morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Clouds dominate the scene right now across southeastern Pennsylvania, much of New Jersey, and down across the D.C. metro region. New York City is in the clear right now. However, they too could see some clouds during the midday and afternoon hours. The snowfall from yesterday is out of the picture right now. No snow falling right now in the Mid-Atlantic region. As it turned out, Philly International Airport ended up recording 4.7 inches of snow yesterday. That pushed them into second place on the all-time snowiest winters list, only behind the winter of 2009-2010, some 11 inches behind that particular winter. And given the cold pattern that is expected over the next few weeks, it's certainly still within reach, that 11.1 inches that is needed to tie the all-time snowiest winter ever in South Philadelphia. Well, let's take a look at the short-term forecast here. We have a couple of tricky forecasts. One today in terms of clouds and one tomorrow in terms of precipitation type. This is the very latest visible satellite image of the Mid-Atlantic region from the Penn State EWOL site. Notice this bank of clouds here just to the south of New York City, but extending all the way from there south and west across much of New Jersey and down into the D.C. region. This particular bank of low clouds has been stubborn, slow to move. If we take a look at the infrared satellite imagery loop, we can see it's really going nowhere fast. So it looks like it'll stay cloudy for the next several hours, at least in the Philadelphia and D.C. metro regions, and even in New York City. Let's now take a look at the infrared satellite imagery loop. And here it is, this too from the Penn State EWOL site. Notice right in here you can see kind of this edge right at that last frame of this low cloud bank, and if anything it's advancing a little bit to the north and east. So even though New York City is in the clear right now, they too could see some clouds moving in from the south and west over the next few hours, remaining mostly cloudy for the next several hours in Philadelphia. Perhaps get some clearing later on in the day, mostly cloudy skies throughout the day across the D.C. metro region. Well, in terms of the latest surface map, high pressure still dominates the scene here in the northeastern part of the country. Those low clouds are a result of a low-level flow off the ocean. The winds right now are light and out of the northeast to east in the Mid-Atlantic region. And again, very cloudy right now just south of New York City all the way down into the D.C. metro region. And these clouds will be very stubborn to leave as this low-level flow off the ocean will continue. They could even expand to the north and east into the New York City metro region over the next few hours. Meanwhile, out to the west of us, there is another frontal system getting itself organized over the middle part of the country. This front heads eastward, and we'll have to deal with some rain showers on Wednesday in the Mid-Atlantic region, but it's perhaps will be cold enough in the morning that anything that falls could be mixed with sleet. Certainly can be some ice pellets during the morning hours in the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's now take a look at some of the computer forecast models for the short term. Well, what we'll do is use last night's Zero-Z GFS model run at 6-hour increments beginning tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, and going right into Thursday morning. As of tomorrow morning, that frontal system will have advanced into the Ohio Valley, but notice here an area of precipitation moving northward in the Mid-Atlantic region, and here's kind of a rain snow line right here that still extends southward throughout much of the Mid-Atlantic region. This particular area of precipitation could move into the D.C. metro region very late tonight, early tomorrow, and then into the Philly metro region later in the morning. And it still could be cold enough for some ice pellets to be mixed in. Again, and not much precipitation. This is a light precipitation event, but it could be cold enough late tonight, tomorrow morning for some ice pellets, perhaps even some snowflakes to mix in as the cold air kind of hangs on for a little while, at least in the D.C. and Philly metro regions. Now here's the forecast map for early afternoon, about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Still some cold air hanging on here in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. A little dip in this isotherm right here as high pressure continues to dominate the scene in the northeastern part of the country, southeastern part of Canada. So this little bit of moisture right here, again, could cause some rain mixed with sleet in the D.C. and even Philadelphia metro regions during the morning hours on Wednesday. Now here's the forecast map for tomorrow evening, about 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. Now by this time, that cold air, notice it jumps to the north and east. It tends to erode as this high finally gives way and moves off the northeast coast. Probably all rain at this time in the Mid-Atlantic region as that colder air finally pulls out. But anything that falls late tonight through the morning and maybe even into the early part of the afternoon tomorrow could be mixed with ice pellets at times, especially in D.C. and Philadelphia. By the time the precipitation moves into the New York City region, it looks like the cold air will have eroded, and looks like mostly, if not completely, in the form of light rain showers late tomorrow and tomorrow evening in New York City. Here's the forecast map for late tomorrow night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, early Thursday morning. Some rain showers continuing and even a little bit heavier at this time up in the northeastern part of the Mid-Atlantic region. New York City region, for example, could see some decent rain shower activity overnight tomorrow night. And notice this frontal system continuing to advance to the east. By the time Thursday morning rolls around, that should be through the scene. In fact, let's jump ahead to the forecast map for early Thursday. And here it is Thursday morning. That front finally moves off the east coast. Clearing will take place, and even though it's a cool frontal system moving through, the fact that we will have increasing amounts of sunshine on Thursday will mean it will actually end up getting milder than it will be certainly today and most likely tomorrow as well. Sunshine this time of the year plays an increasingly important role, and this front will clear away that precipitation, clear away the clouds, and we should have plenty of sunshine on Thursday and milder conditions. Those milder conditions will continue into the weekend before another round of cold weather moves into the Mid-Atlantic region early next week. Well, that's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.